Right now, there are two massive tower defense games on the platform, Tower Defense Simulator and Tower Defense X. These are the only active tower defense games, which means the player base is split between them. Of course, many players like myself enjoy both of the games. For me, it's all about having fun, and that should be like that all the time, because that's the main point. However, as I mentioned, these two games are currently the only popular ones. The others have mostly fell off, mainly because of the lack of content. I still think there are some good ones, such as Tower Battles and Tower Billies. But of course, being one of the most popular tower defense games comes with its challenges, and the biggest one is competition. Before we get to the rest of the video, hit that like button and subscribe if you want more videos like this in the future. Oh boy, here we are, the competition between TDX and TDS, or as some people may say, quote unquote copying. First of all, we are going back in time to the times when there was no other tower defense game that could compete with Tower Defense Simulator. There were of course some games who tried to compete, which were Tower Battles and Tower Billies, but did they succeed? After those two games, there really was no competition for a long time until a new tower defense game made by a TDS content creator was about to release, and that game is my beloved Tower Defense X. The game had an amazing release where it was having thousands of players playing the game on the first week, which left some questions on people's minds because the game was literally destroying Tower Defense Simulator after it got released. The game had an incredible release which made the game have thousands of players within the first week. This left so many people wondering, is TDS really going to lose to a new Tower Defense game after years? However, the founder of Tower Defense Simulator, Below Natural, was ready. He hired dozens of developers, including scripters, builders, and many more, to work on the game. With this new direction, TDS transformed from just a game to a huge company with a team of workers. They even have an office right now. It's incredible work what they have done over the past few years. After the release of Tower Defense X, TDS went from receiving only several updates per year to rolling out weekly updates as of now. Of course, Tower Defense X didn't have that much opportunity. It was a new game created by John Roblox. The game had many differences compared to TDS, such as dual path upgrades, naval towers, an entire new range system, and literally so much more than that. That's honestly one of the reasons the game had so much hype on the release. I played this game 4 days at the first week. I remember grinding for the Juggernaut for 10 hours, man. I will be honest, it was really entertaining and I still miss those times, man. After that, both of the games started to receive important updates. Firstly, TDS was kinda quiet for a long time. Then they released a brand new Christmas event, which was good, not going to lie. Tower Defense X also had its first event, the Christmas 23 event. It wasn't the very best, but not gonna lie, it was still a lot of fun. No one really knew we were going to see both of the games going crazy with the new content. I know we are most likely having fun in both of the games, but anyways, let's take a small break because I want to say that you should join my Discord server. The invite link will be in the description. You can join the server by clicking it. But anyways, man, let's get back to the video. TDS started to release so many new towers back to back, which made the old players come back to the game because finally they were actually making consistent updates, not like how it used to be before. You must remember the times when the game was only having seasonal updates. From the charts, we can see it was working out for the game. Perhaps it literally boosted up the player base of the game by a lot. On the other hand, TDX was also releasing tons of new towers, one after another. You can realize that from checking how many towers the game had on the release and how many towers the game has right now. I will just say it because I know we are lazy to check it. TDX only had 15 towers on the release, but as of now, the game literally has 34 towers. Adding up to 19 towers in a year is crazy, not going to lie. TDS also added a decent amount of new towers, those being Trapper, Mercenary Base, Gatling Gun, and many more. This was something unexpected for both of the games. I wasn't really expecting them to have this much competition, but was it good for the players? Absolutely. The competition made us, the players, have so much new content. That was the best side of it in my opinion for both of the sides. We should not forget adding these many new towers can sometimes cause some problems. One of them is being copying a tower from another tower defense game. People have been talking about how TDS and TDX are copying each other. That's not true, man. I will be honest, no one is copying each other. This mostly comes from the recent updates in both of the games. TDX added a brand new tower, the Mobster Tower, which was very similar to Crook Boss in TDS. TDS also didn't really take a step back. they reworked Pursuit Tower, and it was very similar to the helicopter in TDX. That made both of the communities go against each other, which is really pointless in my opinion. Below Natural and John Roblox are in good terms, they are friends in real life, there is no copying or anything. Just because some stuff are similar to each other doesn't mean it's a direct copy. They can take inspiration from each other. Nothing is really the same. Those are pretty much the general content ideas. Wouldn't it be way better if there was peace between the communities of TDX and TDS? I mean, the owners are very okay about all of this. They are really on good terms, to a level that they are considering to collab with each other. How would you feel if TDX and TDS were going to have a collab? That would be very interesting, not going to lie, but maybe in the close future it will happen. Who knows, man, it will be very exciting. By the way, this same thing has been going on before TorDefense X2. Many people were talking about how TDX is copying stuff from Torpedoes. The same thing is happening with TDX, but it's not really copying, it's just taking inspiration. Sure, TDS and Torpedoes share a lot of similarities, and maybe it was a bit too much inspiration in some cases, but I am fine with it. To be honest, the only thing I want is both of the games to be updated regularly and have new content for us, the players. Perhaps I didn't make this video to compare TDX to TDS or either TDS to TDX. You should know both of the games are not comparable with each other. Like I said before, TDS is a company. There are literally tens of people working on the game every day and night. On the other side, TDX only has one scripter and a small team who are working on the game. The opportunities are just not the same, but I have to say they have done a really amazing job with what they have. TDS also became something incredible. They have been continuously working on the updates every day and night. We literally saw how healthy competition can be the last October, with both of the games having fantastic Halloween updates. Both of the games had Halloween events which were actually pretty similar in some ways, such as night system, like the bosses and enemies, the towers. I mean, the towers are not really the same, but anyways, man, not going to lie, the events were very similar in some ways, but I had so much fun in both of them. I am also expecting the same for Christmas. With Christmas being around the corner, we are most likely about to see another exciting competition between TDX and TDS, which is going to be so fantastic in my opinion. We are going to see new events, new towers, and so much more. It will be exciting. Stay tuned, man, really stay tuned for it. In short, try to have fun in both of the games, man. That should be your main point all the time. Don't try to create drama by saying they are copying or stealing stuff from each other. I am not saying TDX is better or TDS is better. I never like to compare them with each other. All I am asking for is good updates from both of the games. That's really all we want, right? But yeah, man, I think that's pretty much all. What do you think about all of this? Let me know in the comments. I really hope this will continue like this for as long as possible. I don't want one game to win over the other. Competition is always amazing to see. It always makes the games improve and get better. Anyways, man, thank you for watching until now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up. Have a good day or night. Take care and see you next time.